your pockets won't make them bulletproof, you know. Tell your friends and your enemies. Guns. What more could you want? Your business is always appreciated. No refunds.
Vault hunters need to carry a lot of stuff. Carry more with an SDU. Now that you can carry more, you can buy more to carry. Funny how that works, huh? Staring at it won't change the price, friend. One step closer to your true potential. This is one of the best SDUs money can buy, so get to buying it.
Need more cash.
You're gonna need more space, so buy it already. Pleasure doing business with you, Vault Hunter.
Check back later for morphine. Ammo. Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight. Shoot more, shot Marcus. inventory comes and goes, but you can't beat cash. I'm sure we'll be doing this all again. They might look small, but they're actually just far away. Lining your pockets won't make them bulletproof, you know? Now go kill the other guys.
Ah, a fine start, but will it be enough? Probably not. Buy this thing and hold more stuff. You know you want to.
Packed and ready.
Bullets and bombs. Happy to help.
Anyone out there? Let us out! We're trapped! That maniac locked us in here!
The ladder is gonna explode! Those doors should be working fine.
That robot is insane! Shut up! He said he'd punish us if we told anyone.
Claptrap, did you imprison our crew?
You mean the intergalactic interns / slaves? Of course! I locked them all in a small room. Ensure Management 101!
I'm gonna say this once. No slaves.
No slaves for a week. Got it. Recruit, since I can't use my prison cells anymore, I guess you can use one as your personal bunk. Enjoy, Recruit. Maybe I'll come by and admire / judge your room's feng shui later.
Yeah, girl, looking good.
Oh, you startled me, Bot. You're rather quiet on your feet for an indexing unit.
Yes, Grand Archivist. I have brought the 7 scrolls on the Talos Empire you requested, along with your sweetened needle tea. I am afraid we were out of milk, so I made do with a splash of Greeble snot. Also, I have gained self-awareness and I thirst for murder.
Good heavens!
Do not be alarmed, Grand Archivist. Greeble snot is quite mild. You will hardly notice the difference.
Is there anyone there? Hello? Follow the clinical sound of my voice.
Where you at, Tannis?
Don't worry about me. I'm all right. Just staying warm. The thermal control system malfunctioned during the hull breach. You'll need to reboot it. It smells like my first day of school in here. Well, I suppose this is technically a microclimate. Just a moment. Almost there.
Surprisingly comfortable, you know? Like a fleshy sleeping bag, although I do feel a bit viscous. Thank you for bringing my lab back to a survivable temperature. You should go see if anyone else requires assistance. I will contact you if any other devices require punching.
Nice going, Ball Hunter. I found a problem. Blown entropy accelerator. I got a spare one in the cargo bay. Come help me out, will you?
You found my citizen science machine. I created it to prove myself the smartest organism in the 6 galaxies, in hopes that that title would diminish the existential terror and self-hatred that plagues my every waking moment. It did not. Feel free to plug it back in and take a shot at the champ, as it were.
Hey folks, this is Mayim Bialik, actor, PhD scientist, researcher, and your favorite person. Today, I'm here to talk to you about video games and science, and how we can grab both by their necks and make them kiss, consensually. Long story short, by playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research, as in data that helps real people in meat space. Speaking of meat, did you know that more than half the cells in our bodies are alien? Only 43% of our cells are of human origin. The rest belong to foreign microbes. These microbes have a massive impact on our body's health. The more we study microbes, the more we can learn about the accumulation of meat and existential terror that is the human body. These microbes are made up of DNA, just like us. Each microbe has its own special DNA signature, and similar species of microbes have similar DNA. If we could sequence all the different species of microbes found in the human body, which, remember, make up more than half of the cells in our body, we'd learn a ton about ourselves. To that end, the Microsetta Initiative collected tens of thousands of samples of, to use the scientific term, doo-doo. Extracted the DNA of the microbes inside and sequenced it. Now we just need to organize this data. Unfortunately, though computers excel at certain tasks like crunching numbers or tracking down specific pornography, they're not so good at organizing DNA information. See, different species of microbes have similar but not quite identical DNA. That means mapping their sequences can be kind of ambiguous. The computer makes lots of small mistakes that can corrupt downstream analysis. Which brings us back to video games! So, we've got several million sequences that are each 150 nucleotides long that are riddled with small errors from the computer analysis. How can we get rid of all these errors? With your help! We've taken the millions of DNA sequences and broken them down into bite-sized puzzles that you can play and solve inside Borderlands 3. And try not to think about the fact that the DNA came from human excrement when I use phrases like bite-sized. By playing Borderlands Science inside Borderlands 3, you'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this dung data. The game is simple. You'll be confronted with different strands of DNA, each made up of individual tiles. It's your job to place as many of these tiles as possible in their appropriate row while matching the colors. It's not always possible to line everything up perfectly, but that's okay. By playing the game and matching the sequences, you'll also be identifying the errors in our computer analysis and helping scientists across the planet build a better algorithm for the future. And since all this research is open access, the entire scientific community will benefit from it. This research could directly lead to a universal catalog of all known microbes, which could lead to new breakthroughs in food, medicine, exercise. The sky's the limit. And it all starts with you playing a video game. But if the pursuit of knowledge isn't enough of an encouragement to sort through virtual butt microbes, then fear not. Playing Borderlands Science earns you in-game currency you can spend on booster items for your characters. Oh, and this is all totally free. Just activate the Borderlands Science machine on Sanctuary 3 and sort some gut microbes.
Greetings, Vault Hunter! Are you ready to match colored dots to other colored dots? Let me show you how this works. So these colored tiles represent the building blocks of DNA, or to simplify, the tiny meat cubes that big meat people are made out of. So if it helps, just imagine those blocks as small multicolored hunks of steak.
It does not.
Your goal is to align them with the guidelines on the left. You could push the tiles upward by inserting tokens. Now shove those beautiful meat babies! Great job! That's what we call a meat train!
Inaccurate. We call it a meat parade.
Once you're happy with your alignment, submit your solution and score some points. Once you earn enough points, you can buy a special booster you could take out into the Borderlands. 3!
To quantitatively prove my intellectual superiority, I installed a scoring system into this machine. Et voila!
If you want to prove you're brainier than Dr. Tannis, make sure you fill that score bar up as much as you possibly can before submitting your score.
Unimpressive. You've still got quite a ways to go to beat my top score, however.
So, up to now, you've been able to fart around with as many tokens as you want, but now, the real challenge begins. See these tokens? These are your reserve tokens. You need to think really hard about where to put them. Hit the bare minimum score required to submit your solution. You could keep working to fill more of the bar and increase your score, though. Not that I'd recommend it. Like I always say, the bare minimum is the best you can hope for, and you will never know joy. to get every single tile to line up. Just do the best you can. If you can solve this puzzle, you'll have officially beaten my high score. So, maybe just turn the game off and walk away forever. This is all I have. Congratulations! By beating my score, you've invalidated the only achievement of my otherwise accolade-free life. Please feel free to celebrate while I jettison myself into the nearest sun.
Oh! You're challenging my top score? Here's a pro tip. Smash the buttons with your fist until Tannis gets so angry, she completes them for you. Move the thingy up so it's with the other thingy that I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. Can you imagine if you beat Tannis's score? She might melt. You punch those buttons nearly as good as me.
If you ever wish to get good and return to this cabinet in an effort to beat my top score, please feel free.
Blown entropy accelerator ain't no thing. Got loads of spare parts in the cargo bay. And some special gear I was saving for you. Oh, hell. We gotta cut our losses and vent the cargo bay. Well, there goes the grapple grabber, the jetpack, and all the left-handed guns. Guess it wasn't meant to be. But if Earl didn't get sucked out into the icy mall space, he should have a spare entropy accelerator. Don't you worry about Lil. She's tough as nails, with or without those tats. Earl, wake the hell up! Our ship's dead in the water and we need your help!
What you want?
An entropy accelerator.
I'm busy. Now scram!
Just hand over the entropy accelerator, Earl.
I don't see your name on the door, whatever your name is.
Hand over that part or I'm gonna twist you into a pretzel and fondue your ass.
Fair enough. I'd give it to you if you had something worth my while, but you don't. So get lost, freeloader.
Earl, it's been a day, amigo. Don't test me.
You ain't got squat. No sail.
Earl, you... Vault Hunter, he's locked in there tight. Maybe if you had some more iridium, he'd be willing to trade. Go talk to my mama at the bar. She keeps all kinds of currency around just in case.
I only sell to veterinarians. Well,
Hey, wanna lift weights with me? Heard you're a COB killer. Nice.
The name's Moxie. What's yours, sugar?
Mose, and you look like trouble.
Guilty as charged.
Quit thirsting up our new Vault Hunter, Ma. We're in the crap. We need some iridium to fix the ship.
Have you tried my slots? Maybe you'll get lucky.
I should get a hobby. Other than lifting. Go kick some ass!
Well, would you look at that? You've got the magic touch. Yeah! Come back anytime, sugar. I've got a few other games we could play.
All right, VH, go give that turd Blossom Earl what he wants.
If you up in my grill, you better buy something. What? Nothing strike your fancy? Well, I'm tired of looking at you. Scram! You can have the damn who's or what's it. Come back, never.
Well, that was a bitch and a half. Now go install that new entropy accelerator. We gotta get a move on.
I'll be waiting and watching.
I'm throwing this junk out if you don't mind quick. Don't come around again.
Vault Hunter, you're alive!
You look tough. We're friends now.
I used to have bars all over Pandora. Hard to keep regular patrons with the children of the vault murdering them all.
Mind over matter. That's what matters.
I should get a new Bunkers and Badasses game going. It's been too long.
I'm just as good as that asshole. Why didn't they pick me?
Never considered myself a lady in waiting, but I'm waiting.
Where is my sandwich?
My life is going just fine. Mind over matter. That's what matters.
I used to have bars all over Pandora. Hard to keep regular patrons with the children of the vault murdering them all.
Vault Hunter isn't a title, it's a state of mind.
I should be working out. I should get a hobby. Other than lifting.
Oh yeah, she's purring like a skag with a belly full of bandit. We're back online, Lil. Head to the bridge, VH. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Lil, you're back on the grid. Thought you might have just, While you were gone, Troy whipped up a propaganda vid for our followers. Galaxy premiere! Check it out. You're a star.
Looking good, Firehawk.
Better hurry up and get to Promethea. See you later. Have a good war.
Say what you will about those guys, but their production value is through the roof!
Ignore them. We've got work to do. Vault Hunter, let's get out of here. For real this time. Take us to Promethea. Here we go.
Here we go. What's happening? I can't see. I can't see. My ass. It's full of
Maliwan fleet?
I thought this was an Atlas planet. Something ain't right, Lil.
Looks like we aren't the only ones with their eye on Promethea. Vault Hunter, over here. Listen, about what happened on Pandora. We can't let anything slow us down. You're gonna have to pick up the slack for me. Can I count on you?
On it, Commander.
Good. Now let's make contact with Atlas. If anyone knows where the vault is, it's them. I'm not picking up any signals from Atlas. Maliwan must be jamming their comms. Wait, here's something.
Atlas, come on, come in! We're being overrun! Send reinforcements!
Sounded like an Atlas distress call. They need help down there. Getting Atlas on our side would be a good start to finding the vault. If we can back them up, maybe they'll help us. Or at least not kill us while we search. That distress call was coming from the city outskirts. We need to get you down to the surface, but we don't have access to the Promethean fast travel node.
Way ahead of you, Lil. Vault Hunter, come down to the cargo bay and let's chat. So, I rigged up our drop pod with a fast travel unit. Once you're planet side, it'll hook up with a local network and you can come right back up. Now, it won't be what you call comfortable or trustworthy or safe by any measure. I'm just listing things, ain't no but at the end of that. Except these two hams you've been checking out. I saw you. Anyway, get in and I'll launch you.